Welcome, everybody watching. Before I start, I just want to thank you for clicking on this video. By the way, my name is Tristan, and the reason that I created this channel is because, first of all, I felt called to do so, and also because I really love words. I'm a songwriter, and I love the power that words have. So on here, we discuss one word on a daily basis and break down the effects of that word. So today's word is discernment. Okay. So I'm going to read the definition of discernment. So it reads the ability to judge well. If you ask me, that sounds like a gift. So how many of us can say that we have discernment? And if not, is this something that you want for yourself? Because I know I do. As long as we have breath in our bodies, life is going to constantly force us to make decisions. We're going to have to decide what kind of people we want in our lives, where we want to work, what we want to eat, where we want to live, if or not we want to date, and so much more. All of these decisions will require discernment. Every great leader has discernment. It's fair to say that most followers may have it, but refuse to act upon it, which is why they become followers. I know for me personally, I've had many moments where I've struggled with discernment. And it's like I knew what the right thing to do was, but I was afraid of what the consequences might be for my decisions. And I was worried about hurting people's feelings, which would be to my own detriment. And if something was telling me I shouldn't be around certain people, I would hold off on cutting off that interaction until ultimately something would happen out of my control to ultimately end that interaction. So not trusting my discernment has never worked in my favor. It's not always easy to do. Maybe you're struggling with trusting your own discernment. Maybe you feel like you shouldn't be around certain people anymore. Or maybe it's a job, a city. It could be anything. But if you have this discernment deep inside, you know what the right thing to do is. Now, how about you who might be listening and saying, well, what if I don't have discernment? Well, then to that I say, you do have this discernment, but it's just clouded. Something in your life is blocking it. It could be that you have negative influences around you that are blinding you from what you already know true to be deep down inside. That negative influence doesn't always have to be a person. It could be a substance or an addiction of some sort. Just anything that is clouding your vision. And then the next question you might ask is, how do I get discernment? So the next step after eliminating the blockages in our life is to act upon our discernment. If you know that that person you call a friend is constantly leading you down a dark path, I think it's time to finally let go. Or maybe drinking a bottle of Coca-Cola 2 times a day is getting in the way of my health. Maybe it's time to cut it down or cut it out completely. We have to act on the things that we know in our heart. And one thing about the solutions to this word on this channel is that everything is easier said than done. Trust me. See, I made this channel for my own sanity as well. I struggle with discernment from time to time, and because I am human, I will continue to struggle. Well, hopefully not actually. But don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here to help. See, in this day and age, one thing I know for sure is that we cannot afford to have our vision clouded. There's a great verse from the Bible in 1 Peter 5, verse 8, which reads, "Be alert and of sober mind, for your enemy the devil prowls around like a roaring lion seeking for whom he may devour." That reads pretty loud, doesn't it? See, there's many different translations of the Bible, but that happens to be the New English translation. So you don't even have to believe the Bible is real to know that this is true. Look, if you're driving your car and you're very drunk, it's much easier for you to drive recklessly and ultimately get into an accident. So you could injure or kill someone. Where if you had discernment and were vigilant, you would have not done that. In fact, that would not even be your intention. But going back to that verse, it says, be alert and of sober mind, whatever that is to you. See, we know that when people are drunk, they have bad judgment for the most part, aka bad discernment. People usually express their true feelings, and it always seems to be at the wrong time, and it seems very unnecessary and uncomfortable for the person on the receiving end. See, that's why if you've ever been drunk before, you usually regret your decisions the next day. See, personally, I have been drunk before, more times than you can count in a month. I've had lots of fun with it, and everything happens for a reason, so I have no regrets. But I can honestly say barely any good decisions were made from being drunk. See, it gave me wisdom, though, which led me to find the importance of discernment. You won't go very far in life without discernment. It is a gift from God. If you have it, be grateful, because there are a lot of people out there who don't have it. Some people don't have the discernment to know that their friend circle is actually filled with people who do not have their best intentions in mind. And if you feel like you don't have it, pray for it. You'll get it. Trust that. So that's going to conclude today's word. If this video echoed in your spirit, please like the video and become a subscriber to the page, because I really want to do this again. If you have any questions or thoughts, share them in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to read them and engage with you. Once more, discernment is today's word. If you know you have discernment, keep using it to the best of your ability. And if you don't, I pray that you will. Like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot. And have a blessed day or night wherever you are. Peace.